Welcome back to the discussion of animal kingdom classification. In our last lectures, we already completed the non-chordata and hemichordata also. Hemichordata is a special one, as I told already to you, that it is actually the connecting link between chordata and non-chordata. So it is primitive like non-chordata, but as it has trace of notochord, that's why it is called as hemichordata. Now, in case of chordata, I already mentioned to you that these three characteristics are must. What are the three characteristics that are must? First of all, presence of notochord, nerve cord, and last not by least, paired pharyngeal gill slits. We also discussed that in human it is not visible, but at developmental stages when we are present inside the womb of mother, we definitely have the pharyngeal gill slits present in us. These are the अगर कोई आपको कभी भी पूछे that tell me characteristics of something, okay, you just simply cannot say that chordatas are bilaterally symmetrical. 0 marks milega, although it is correct. Why? Because many other things are bilaterally symmetrical. That doesn't mean they are chordata. So whenever in animal kingdom or plant kingdom chapter, in any question, they are referring about character and they are telling you to write one character or two character. You should always mention the character which is unique for that specific group of organisms. Okay, so we had a glimpse of chordata and non-chordata difference also last time. Any doubts in this regard, beta?
No.
So now chordata can be further subdivided into urochordata, cephalochordata, and vertebrata or protochordata. So in urochordata, the notochord is present only in the larval stage at the tail. Once it is getting back into adult stage, the notochord is absent and it is not replaced by anything else also. So example is Acidia and Sulfa. In cephalochordata, notochord is extended from head to tail, that is Amphiopsis. Now, cephalochordata and vertebrata, that is also called protochordata. We will focus now our discussion towards vertebrata or protochordates. What is the speciality of protochordates? In this case, the notochord is replaced by a vertebral cord. Okay. So there is a very common questions asked in examination that all vertebrates are chordates, but not all chordates are vertebrate. Why? All vertebrates are chordates because they had notochord and it is replaced by vertebral cord. So they are by default coming under chordata. But all chordatas are not vertebrates. Why? Because in all chordata, it's not the case that notochord is replaced by vertebral cord. Apart from that, these vertebrata have ventral muscular heart. They have a very well developed circulatory system with a muscular heart present at the ventrum. All of them are excreting by kidneys only. So their circulatory system is also very well developed. Now they have fins or limbs for locomotion. They can have wings also for the locomotion too. So for locomotion, basically they have appendages which are well developed and modified in as per the situation that where they need to move. Now, these vertebrata can be further subdivided into superclass called Agnatha. What do we mean by Agnatha? Agnatha, a gnatha. Gnatha means jaw. So, a gnatha, Agnatha means the organism without jaw. So, what is jaw? हम चबाते हैं खाना. See, while I am speaking, my jaw is moving.
Yes.
Okay. So they don't have such option. What they have then? इनके पास क्या option available है? They have simply a pore-like structure like this. जो open close नहीं होता है. It is always open structure. Understood? So such organisms are known as Agnatha. So these Agnatha are obviously very primitive one. They can be further superclass Agnatha and class is Cyclostomata. They are generally ectoparasites of some species. They actually stick to the fish's body from outside and obtain nutrient. जहाँ जहाँ वो fish जाती है, they move with it. Okay. They have elongated body with gill slits, which is very high in number. They have circular mouth without jaw. So इनके केस में क्या होगा? They at the place of mouth they have a pore. That's what I say. एक pore होगा through which they take the food, and that they don't have such movable structure to close the mouth. So body do not have scales. They have paired free fins, and cranium and vertebral column is cartilaginous. So vertebral column is very important part, but this is cartilage, made up of cartilage. You know what is cartilage? Class?
Yes, ma'am.
Where
Yes, ma'am.
cartilage is present? Here. In our ear pinna. सोचो अगर इसमें बोन होता तो बेटा टीचर कान खींच लेता. एक्चुअली एट योर एज इट इज इलीगल. मैंने खाई नहीं है, बट हमारे टाइम पे कॉमन था. एंड यू नो इट इज प्रूव्ड बाय इन यूएस न्यूरोसाइंटिस्ट्स के कान खींचने से इंसान की ब्रेन ज्यादा एक्टिव होती है. दे डू इट एज एन एक्सरसाइज. और सोचो इंडियंस ने कितने सारे टीचर्स कान खींचने में मतलब आगे थे. अब तो अलाउड नहीं है. यू कैन नॉट टच द चाइल्ड. हाँ, नाउअडेज सिचुएशन इज डिफरेंट. बट हम पहले ही खुश थे. टीचर्स डांटते थे तो नॉर्मल था सब. एनीवेज, सो अगर ये बोन से बना हुआ होता था, किसी टीचर ने जोर से खींच लेता तो हमें फिर कान में प्लास्टर करने की जरूरत पड़ती. Thankfully, it is made up of cartilage. That's why even if like someone is twisting it, it will have least effect. So, in this case of this organism, the body is having the cartilaginous vertebral column. Okay. Now they have the larva stage, and after spawning they die. What do we mean by spawning? After laying eggs, they die. Okay. So this is an excellent way of population control. Other than Agnatha, the second is Gnathostomata. So Gnatho and stomata. Cyclostomata and Gnathostomata. Cyclostomata means only the hole is present there, and Gnathostomata means they have jaws. So inside Gnathostomata there are 6 classes. In some books it is mentioned as 5 classes because they think that the Pisces will have the chondrichthyes and osteichthyes. अब इनके बारे में आपने पढ़ा है, यहाँ ये नहीं देख के डरना नहीं. Chondrichthyes are the fishes which are known as cartilage fish. In their case, the endoskeleton is made up of cartilage. So their body is streamlined. फिश की बॉडी हमेशा ऐसी होती है. आई डोंट नो यहाँ आप लोग ड्रॉ करते नहीं हो कि करते हो. बचपन में हम जैसे एप्पल और फ्लावर ड्रॉ करते थे, फिश ड्रॉ भी करते थे हम. ओके, so it is having a flat body which is the beginning portion at the end portion is pointed, and the rest of the part, the middle part, is flat. Okay. Now, in case of the fishes, they have fins for locomotion. What are these fins? Fins are the structures which is moving in the water to give them a proper direction. जैसे tail fin उनका जो होता है, that is used as a part to which maintains the direction of their movement. Other fins are there for the swimming. So the pelvic fin is located at this part. अगर आप एक fish को देखो, this is the tail fin, this is the anal fin. यहाँ एक fin होता है, यहाँ एक fin होती है. So this fin, they are known as pelvic fin because they are located at the middle region. So in the region of pelvic fin, they have a copulatory organ. See, these fishes, they live in sea water, and you know sea water is having very high concentration of salt. So if they leave their sperm outside and wait for the fertilization, see, it's such a huge structure with lots of salt present in the water. The sperms may never reach to the egg. That's why they don't want to take risk. They have clasper through which they inject the sperm into the female body. The same way human beings do, so they have internal fertilization. 5 to 7 pair of gills are there, but gills are not covered by the operculum. What is this operculum? In case of bony fish, if you look into the structure of bony fish, there is a bony socket present here. Okay. If you are going to fish market and wish to buy fish, one of the way to identify that if the fish is fresh one, or is it a rotten one, or is it a stale one, is the way in which you can lift this operculum and look into the gill. Gill is the structure which is responsible for respiration. वो gaseous exchange जो होता है CO2 और O2 का, that is in our case it is lung, as they are aquatic, in their case it is gill. So if this fish is fresh, the gill will have red colored blood, and if it is an old fish which is dead since ages, they preserve it by keeping in the ice. Obviously they will preserve it, but not for too long. So in that case the gills will be brown, क्योंकि तब तक खून जो होती है that is not fresh. Okay, so in cartilaginous fish the gills are open, they don't have any covering on their surface, so that covering operculum is absent. Okay, are you people following me what I am saying, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Great.
Yes, ma'am.
So mouth is at the ventral region with the teeth. अब इस बारे में I wish to talk about the fish. All of you must have seen that about the shark. उनमें कुछ चीजें रहती है ऐसी, और मैं आपको जो बोनी फिश ड्रॉ करके बता रही हूँ, it is having structure like this. So इसकी फिश देखो, इसकी जो माउथ है कार्टिलेज बोनी फिश की, वो कहाँ है? फ्रंट पार्ट में. And in case of cartilaginous fish, it is present at the which part? at the ventral side, at the bottom. Okay, jaws are very powerful. They don't have air bladder. What is this air bladder? It is a balloon-like structure which is present in bony fish. What is the advantage of having air bladder? आप देखते हो स्विमिंग पूल में काफी सारे लोग रबर की ट्यूब डाल के उसके ऊपर बैठे रहते हैं, या फिर बच्चे जब
Yes.
So air bladder is doing that thing for bony fish. What they do is they don't have to continuously swim. आपने कभी ये सोचा है कि जो फिश या ऑर्गेनिजम्स वाटर में रहते हैं, what they do in their leisure time? समझो उनको सो जाना है, उनको रेस्ट करना है. Can they stop swimming? Class?
पता नहीं मैम.
They cannot stop swimming ना बेटा, वो सिंक कर जाएंगे, डूब जाएंगे. And every strata of sea is having their own fish. Some of them are deep dwellers which stay at the bottom part. Some of them are surface dwellers, they stay at the surface part. Some of them are staying at the middle depth of the sea. So what they do, either they attach to some substratum or they need to continuously swim. In case of chondrite fish, that is cartilaginous fish. In bony fish, they have this swim bladder. They can fill the swim bladder with air, and that will help them to float. So they don't have to swim continuously. Okay. The heart of fish is two-chambered. That is one auricle or atrium and one ventricle. Obviously, that's why the blood will be mixed. It will not be having separate deoxygenated blood, separate oxygenated blood. Some of them have electric or poison skin. जैसे आप लोगों में से सभी ने रे फिश के बारे में पढ़ा है, इलेक्ट्रिक ईल के बारे में पढ़ा होगा. All of them are really hazardous. The body are having small scales which are known as placoid scale. They are all unisexual. They may be viviparous and their fertilization is internal. जैसे shark, stingray, all of these are coming under cartilaginous fish. Now we will talk about the bony fish. Actually, comparison में you know a lot now about. Yes, बेटा.
मैम फर्टिलाइजेशन तो फिर फिश की बॉडी के अंदर ही होगा.
हाँ.
इंटरनल.
That's why the male is having clasper, no copulatory organ like human male have penis. They have clasper. So that is injecting sperm inside the female body.
ओके, सो मैम वो जो आपने नाम बताया वो उनका वोम्ब है.
वो उनका क्या है?
वोम्ब, जहाँ पे फर्टिलाइज होगा एग.
मैम वो वोम्ब बोल रही है, WOMB.
हाँ, अच्छा. But नहीं, clasper is the penis, ejaculatory, like the organ which it is present in male, beta. Womb is present in female, ना?
तो मैं आपने बोला वो इंजेक्ट करेगा फर्टिलाइजेशन इंटरनल.
क्लास्पर के बारे में बोल रहे हो तुम?
नहीं मैम, आपने अभी कहा ना कि वो एक स्ट्रक्चर है जिसके अंदर वो स्पर्म इंजेक्ट करेंगे और वो फर्टिलाइजेशन इंटरनल होता है. तो
ऐसा कोई स्ट्रक्चर के बारे में मैंने नहीं बोला. I said that they just put the sperm inside the body of the female, but obviously they have a female reproductive system. A part is assigned for accepting the sperm.
ओके.
And you should not call it womb. Why? In what is womb? Womb is uterus. Uterus sperm accept करता है?
नो.
Okay, ना? चलो, इनकी भी हार्ट टू चेम्बर्ड होता है. And let me tell you, Osteichthyes हो या Chondrichthyes हो, they are all cold-blooded. Okay, so I wish to share with you the pictures. I request all of you to find out the differences between osteichthyes and chondrichthyes. Okay, so we will see the pictures of these organisms. Any doubts? So what are the difference between osteichthyes and chondrichthyes? Can anyone repeat? Class, क्या क्या difference होंगे in between osteichthyes and chondrichthyes? Both of them are Pisces. कोई भी डिफरेंस नहीं है, both of them are same बेटा. क्लास,
मैम एक में जॉ नहीं होता है और दूसरे में जॉ स्ट्रॉन्गर होता है.
ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं है. बोथ ऑफ देम आर फॉलिंग अंडर नाथोस्टोमाटा. दोनों में जॉ तो होगा ही ना बेटा. Who told jaw is not there?
एक में एयर करंट होता है, एक में एयर करंट एब्सेंट होता है.
क्या क्या प्रेजेंट होता है, क्या एब्सेंट होता है? You are talking about current बेटा.
मैम एयर करंट.
एयर करंट नहीं बेटा, एयर ब्लैडर. Okay, and very good you observed that point. I told other differences also.
मैम
मैम एक का माउथ फ्रंट पार्ट पे होता है और एक का वेंट्रल.
Very good. Other than that,
Ma'am, one is made of cartilage and other is made of bones.
so hard bones. Very good. And apart from that, in case of this chondrichthyes, they have copulatory organ and internal fertilization. Whereas in case of osteichthyes, they do not have copulatory organ and they have the external fertilization. Okay. Apart from that, you can mention about the scales. In case of freshwater fish, generally because these osteichthyes are found in fresh water, so they have big scales on their body. Okay, and these cartilaginous fishes are having very small scales on their body. Okay, so placoid scale it is called. The small scale of chondrichthyes is called placoid, or in case of osteichthyes it is having cycloid, ctenoid and ganoid scale. Okay, so this is the flow chart for animal kingdom. You can see clearly that vertebrata को agnatha यानी jawless and nathostomata that is with jaw. Then superclass vertebrata के अंदर ही Pisces and tetrapoda. Tetrapoda means they have 4 limbs. Pisces can be classified as chondrichthyes, osteichthyes, and this can be first classified further. So these are differences of protochordata and vertebrata. You can look into the difference. These are the diagrams to compare. So this is about the cyclostomata. These are the difference of osteichthyes and chondrichthyes. Kindly have a look into it. Is it clear? Can we move ahead?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So these are examples of pictures of Ostrichthys and Chondrichthyes. So two types of fish you can see. Have you ever thought how they maintain their body condition? पानी में रहने के वजह से they should absorb water, no? And swell. And in case of Chondrichthyes, they should shrink because they will lose water outside. The concentration of salt in water is more. So how they manage this? Try and find out about it. It is very interesting. So now we will talk about our next class, that is amphibian. Amphibian are known for their dual life, that they are the first vertebrata which is moving from aquatic condition to the land condition, terrestrial condition. So for them, they require water for breeding. They may live in the land, but at the time of reproduction, they require water. So their body has trunk. Tail is generally present in the larval stage and two pairs of wings. All these organisms will have two pairs of wings. That's why they are called tetrapoda. They have digits. ये जो fingers होते हैं ना, they are making us special. These are called digits. ठीक है? All these are called digits. आप fish के लिए देखना, fish में digits नहीं present होता है बेटा. They have locomotory organ like this. But from amphibia, they have development of digits like this. Okay, obviously their digits are not as good as they can like write in the online classes, but they have finger-like structures present in them which are called digits. Okay, the poikilothermic is their property. Now, as these organisms are sometimes staying underwater, अगर आपको मैं बोलूं कि आप पानी में डूब जाओ and then you keep your eyes open, can you do that, बेटा?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
They have one extra membrane on their eyes, nictitating membrane, due to which they can keep their eyes open underwater and able to see. हमने भी उसके लिए एक मेथड तो निकाल लिया है. There are diving goggles available. If you are wearing them, it will be easy for you to see underwater. They have a moist and smooth skin with full of mucus glands. At the eardrum, they have tympanum. हम सबको पता है जिससे हम सुनते हैं. The thing is that we have, it is present inside the canal, that is auditory canal. But in their case, it is open. Heart is 3-chambered. So still the improvement that the oxygenated blood and deoxygenated blood is separate, that thing is not there. Respiration is by gill. When they are in the larva stage, they respire by gill. When they are adult and staying in terrestrial condition, they respire by lungs. And moist skin also is responsible for respiration, which is called cutaneous respiration. Their digestive tract system is quite well developed. Apart from that, this digestive system, urinary tract and reproductive tract open into a common chamber which is called cloacal chamber. Okay, और फिर ये cloacal chamber से pore के through whatever it's coming out is moving outside. That pore is called cloacal apertures. They are unisexual. मेल और फीमेल ऑर्गेनिज्म अलग होता है. Oviparous, egg laying, and fertilization is external and development is via tadpole larva, which is indirect. So toad and frog is falling for this. I am going to share with you the
मैम
pictures. Yes, beta.
मैम ये 3 चैम्बर हार्ट और 2 चैम्बर हार्ट में ऑक्सीजनेटेड और डीऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड मिक्स होता है, तो उन दोनों में डिफरेंस क्या होगा?
As such कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, but it shows that 3 से 2 हो रहा है अब धीरे धीरे. 2 से 3 हो रहा है, फिर 3 से 4 होगा. So it is talking about evolution. So this is structure of frog. We have to do diagram like this. Yes, Khushi?
No, ma'am.
One person at a time. Yes, Khushi? I cannot hear you clearly.
Nothing, ma'am. It on.
We will move ahead. I think there must be some kind of background noise. So again, we will get back to the next one, that is amphibian. After amphibian, there is reptilia. So reptilia can be truly terrestrial. So their skin is dry without the glands, and they have epidermal scales, which are also called scutes. And the tympanum or eardrum is quite small with no external opening. Like human, they have 12 pairs of cranial nerve. What is cranial nerve? These are nerves which are originating from the brain. In case of amphibian, it is 10 in number. Okay. So body is divided into head and trunk is having the limbs with claws. They also have 3-chambered heart. Only crocodile, which is although a reptile, is having a 4-chambered heart. Respiration is lungs, fertilization internal, but still they lay eggs. Like snake, tortoise, turtle, viper, lizard, all of them are coming under this. So you can see different types of amphibians over here. And now you will see different types of reptiles. Next discussion will be about aves. So aves are what?
Birds.
Birds. So they also have streamlined body like fish. Why streamlined body? Because the fishes, they need to swim in water, and these organisms need to swim in the air. So that is the reason why aves are having streamlined body. Apart from that, in their case, jaws are modified to beaks. And let me tell you, like there are maybe various shapes and size of beaks. If you closely look into the beaks of bird, consider you are studying whatever the beak is present around you for different types of bird, you will be able to understand in which case what the bird is eating. For example, जो woodpecker होता है, आपको पता है woodpecker?
यस मैम.
Yes, ma'am.
बीक काफी पॉइंटेड रहती है. इवन क्रेन की जो बीक होती है, दैट इज ऑल्सो वेरी लॉन्ग, ताकि वो फिश पकड़ सके. फ्रूट ईटिंग बर्ड्स की बीक्स ऐसी होती है, जैसे देखना पैरट की बिक्स ऐसी होती है। अगर उस बर्ड को दाना चुगना है, उसकी बीक ऐसी होती है। ठीक है, देयर इज अ बर्ड कॉल्ड पेलिकन, उसकी बीक ऐसी होती है, नीचे एक ऐसा पाउच रहता है। सो इट इज अ फिश ईटिंग ईटर बर्ड। वो अपने लोअर मतलब बीक में जो पाउच है उसमें पूरी पानी भर लेता है, पानी में जो फिश है वो भी वहां पे आ जाता है। ओके, so apart from that they have other modifications in their body for flying on the sky. In their digestive system they have crop and gizzard. This gizzard part is responsible for grinding of the food. At this they do not have teeth, so food needs to be ground by something, that's why this gizzard is there. Forelimb is modified them for flight to wind. Hind limb is modified for perching. अगर आप डक की हिंड लिम्ब को देखोगे तो आप देखोगे उसकी हिंड लिम्ब यानी पैर पे ऐसे थिन फोल्ड ऑफ स्किन रहता है। Okay, in some cases birds have claw-like structure like this with which they can tightly hold something. So depending on what they are doing, they will have different types of legs also. The voice box of bird is called syrinx. हमारे voice box को बोलते हैं larynx, and for their voice box is called syrinx. They respire via lungs. They have a screen with oil gland. इसलिए देखना आप कबूतर या पंछियों को देखोगे तो वो क्या करते रहते हैं 24 घंटे ऐसे पूरे मुंह में बीक से वो they rub. Why? Because below their tail they have these oil glands. First they go there, take out some oil in their beak, and then they rub the whole beak in their body. This is making them a bit water resistant, because if they are totally drenched, their feathers are totally drenched, they cannot fly. They have hollow bones. They cannot carry weight. That's why they have hollow bones, which is help them to fly. They are also homeotherm with 4-chambered heart and egg-lined structures with fertilization intern. Last but not least, mammal. They can be also present anywhere. Body is divided into head, neck, trunk and tail. अब आप पूछोगे मैम हमारी नहीं है, but generally we have the remnant of this tail. हमारे पास भी vertebral column के end में कुछ extra हड्डियां हैं. That is called coccyx, which is similar to the tail, which shows that once upon a time लोगों को tail था. अभी वैसे कुछ बच्चे होते हैं उनके होते हैं invisible tail. देखा है कभी ऐसे बच्चों को विथ इनविजिबल टेल? हरकतें उनकी बिल्कुल मंकी जैसी होती है। क्लास
मैम वो जब अपेंडिक्स का ऑपरेशन कराते हैं तब दिखता है।
तब टेल दिखता है ना? अरे बाबा आई एम जोकिंग।
मतलब उसके कारण हम
बंदर
ऑपरेशन
जैसे
कराते हैं।
हाँ, दैट यू कैन मतलब इट इज नियर दैट क्लास। अगर एक्सरे भी निकाला जाए तो भी आप देख सकते हैं। So they have sweat gland and sebaceous gland. Heart 4-chamber है, respiration via lungs. Body has hair because उनकी body में feather रहता है. In case of birds, we have hair. Excretion by kidney. Sexes are separate and we give birth to the young ones. We don't lay eggs. Can you tell me any exception of mammal which lay eggs?
Bat.
नहीं, platypus. Platypus is a egg-laying mammal. और कंगारू होते हैं वो क्या करते हैं? एग तो ले नहीं करते, they give birth to child, मतलब offspring in the form of child, but this child can stay inside the pouch of the mother. Okay, so now we will look into the picture aves and mammalia. They didn't include the pictures. That is all from my side. With this, we are done with the animal kingdom. Okay. So, any question, anyone? Class?
मैम फिलहाल तो नहीं है.
So on next Monday, I will ask question. I will give you Friday's day for doubts, Thursday also for doubts. I will show you picture. Each one of them need to identify what it is. You need to identify which phylum or class they belong to, and you need to tell me two characters of that organism. जैसे मैंने आपको एक फिश की पोर्ट्रेट दिखाई, आपको बतानी पड़ेगी ये कौन सी फिश है. ओके, या फिर ये हाइड्रा है या क्या है. This will help you in your practicals also. In practical, you have spottings. So this will be helpful for you in spotting also. Okay. So that's all from my side. We will meet once again to discuss about the doubts of animal kingdom classification. Okay, beta.